What is up, God? Oh God, I forgot about this. All right, well, let's just. We met our father. Father's kind of he's an interesting particular fella. So we're talking about canon, and this is something he said. So let's get into it. In an instant, the strong man in front of me turned into a detestable monster. How can my father even exist? How can such a father even exist? Even if she's illegitimate, Kenan is still his flesh and blood. To have his foster son engage in such intimacies, one must question this man's sanity. Wow, what the fuck? That's fucked up, dude. I gave an ambitious nod. I, I understand. I'll see to it sooner or later. My head's numb. When I am before this monster, all regular thoughts cease. Gonzalo lowered his voice a notch. The boys? The boys? Yes, they're an event circle which has gained a bit of power on Central Boulevard. An event circle is an organization that helps gather customers for clubs when special events are held. They're just a group of party-loving thugs, but their outward appearance is pleasing and they can dance and DJ. Compared to some talentless performers, they're actually quite good at gathering customers. Do you intend to do business with them? After these organizations expand to a certain point, Yakuzas usually come in and help clean up the mess. In exchange for a protection fee, the Yakuza will then help them out when they run into any sort of trouble. However, Gonzalo wrinkled his brow at my supposition. Cocaine? My back erupted into a cold sweat. Such a small organization actually dared to sell cocaine? It's unforgivable. Of course, the reason that's unforgivable isn't because it's against the law. All the cocaine circulation in the city is under the control of Sonoyama Group. Azai Gonzo happens to be the leader of said group, the fourth in its history. I only know what I have to do, so I have no idea where they get the cocaine from. But the important thing is that those amateurs went ahead and stepped on our territory. Oh shit. That's very strange. With his mobility, power, and extensive network of information, tracking down a little brat or two would take little to no effort. I understand. I might not be needed in this case, but I'll search amongst the shadows. I lowered my head deeply. Yes, after all, I owe my current lifestyle to you, father. I drank with Gonzalo until late into the night. I have no idea what happened to that unfortunate producer. Chapter Uno 1. Ah, peaceful. It's peaceful now. Woo! I attended school every day this week, so I feel pretty good. For me, school is a free place completely devoid of pressure. What up, dude? Not to mention the countless friends I have. Huh? What about yesterday? Oh. He's still moping over that thing. Oh. Itchy. Try to be more mature. There'll always be more women. Oof. Ah, but wouldn't you say that a woman who turns you down for such a little thing as what happened yesterday isn't the woman you're looking for? Ichi tightened his small fist to show his indignation. Oh, Kanon. What is that? That face, though. He released his clenched hands. Kanon, do you have any gym class today? Volleyball. Kanon lowered the bag that I gave her as a present. Inside the bag lies a gym uniform. Johnny! She lightly stepped away. Damn, dude's talking shit about my sister. You aren't exactly the brightest kid yourself. While carrying on with our meaningless conversation, we entered the school. I arrived quite early today, so there weren't many people in the corridor. Downstairs, a girl approached us with inhumanly heavy steps. Oh! Domo! Yo, you're pretty early. Our eyes never even met. Oh shit! Is that a phone call? Oh! Runamba! Boop! Here. I'll see you in class, dude. I find it hard to interact with Usami Haru. Usami stared at me with discerning eyes. Such a weird girl. My entrance to the classroom brought with a surprise. The person who had been missing for a few days stood right beside the window. Good morning. I spoke in a friendly tone. Oh shit. You're quite early too, Shiratori-san. Shiratori showed no interest in anyone within the classroom and continued to water the flowers quietly. You're so responsible. You come here early every morning just to water the flowers, don't you? My interaction with Shiratori Mizuha is not without purpose. Come to think of it, I haven't seen you for quite a while, huh? I can't really blame you since I skip every now and then myself, but what made you take a few days off? I hope you didn't catch like a cold. Shiratori is the daughter of the school's director. This director is also the chairman of a contracting company. And that company is a subsidiary of the Sanao Corporation, one of Japan's most prominent and well-established corporations. The Sanao Corporation, which manufactures everything from pens to rockets, has its headquarters here in Tamambetsu City. Thus, the variety of business it develops here are a huge influence of the region's economy. Their influence permeates the city so thoroughly that it's practically omnipresent. Just like that of the Sowa Alliance, which means that if I wanted to operate some financial mechanisms here, keeping a good relationship with Shiratori Mizuha wouldn't hurt one bit. I put on my fake smile as usual. Hey, Shiratori, can I have your number? Maybe we could hang out sometime. Shiratori's hands on the watering can the watering can they held suddenly halted. Ooh. Well, I don't really have much of an opinion. I can enjoy the look of a nice garden, but I'm no enthusiast. Girls? Oh. I made sure to remember my smile as I spouted that line. Just JK. Classical music. I actually bought a CD just yesterday. Huh? As far as my interest goes, the only thing I got left is going to arcades. Yeah. Although by only the slightest bit, Shiratori's tone changed. Money, you say? I'm sort of rich and all, but I never really thought about it. I smiled as I scratched the back of my head, but then Mizuha suddenly said, as if striking waves on a calm water. What's with this woman? What are you talking about? Well then, Shiratori, do you like money? Shiratori didn't answer me. What about me? True, I had an imported deluxe limo. I told you I was rich. My dad gave it to me. But why did she know? Oh shit. Did she see me on the streets? Nobody from the school should know about the Azai Corporation. I have always been careful how I go about doing things. Where did you see that? So that's why. It's useless to play dumb now. After all, Shiratori is the director's daughter. She could have investigated any student's background easily if she wanted to. So what? I smiled thinly. Even knowing that I manage huge capital in the Azai Corporation, what are you gonna do? Oh shit. Say what you want. Nobody's gonna confess his sins unless he's forced to. Isn't that right? I was just using an example. If I were you, I'd stop trying to nitpick and find faults in little things like that. It makes you look bad. Oh shit, my bad guys. Shiratori remains emotionless. This is a little troublesome. The reason I spend my precious time in school is not only to reduce my stress, but also to hide my identity from certain corners of the underworld. Practically all business is dealt with either by phone or by email. I don't even meet people face to face when the deals go down. In trades like mine, your life is at risk once you're exposed. Besides, Ganzao, only a few administrators from the group know my identity. Thus, keeping Shiratori's mouth shut is essential. May I ask you to keep this a secret? Please. Shiratori didn't reply. I understand. How much do you want? Shiratori revealed her emotions for the first time. Wait! Don't run. I grabbed Shiratori's hand. How's 1 million sound? Money's the only way to gain trust. Damn. Your sympathy isn't what I need. Just allow me to feel safe. I stepped forward. Shiratori's beautiful lips begin to quiver. I'll just say I was hitting on you. Everybody in the class thinks I'm nothing but a playboy. Besides, I intentionally project that aura. What about you? You barely ever show up to class. Do you have any friends? What do you think is going to side? Who do you think's going to side with you? Wow, I'm kind of an asshole. The corners of Shiratori's quivering lips turned down. Let's just try to get along, shall we? The class bell rang. I hope we can have a more pleasant chat next time. This time, Shiratori frees herself from my grasp. She was trying to act tough, but in the end, she's still a teenage girl. Now let's enjoy school. Well, with that said, guys, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next episode of The Devil and G-Strings, or whatever. Bye, guys.